Nighthawks will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. And he sidesteps the check there. That's intercepted. Quick pass across to Joensuu. Loses his check and he's on a breakaway. Drives to the paint. Scores! And Curry gets one.
He's on a breakaway, James, with breakaway speed, and he gets there because he gets a foot on his opponent, and no one's going to catch him. He's got all the time in the world to make his decision on what he's going to do, and he makes the right one and fills the back of the net.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Here's a short pass to Jordan. The Icebreakers will take it behind the net. Misses!
This is a tough miss here. Not sure whether he over-rotated or healed it, and I'm not sure he knows what he did on this one, James. He did all the right things to get to the scoring area, just didn't finish it off.
Makes the save. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to McCoy. Takes the feed. Stops him cold.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabbed in the open ice by McDavid. Works it across to Jordan. And that's offside, stopping the play. Late goings of this period. The Nighthawks have taken a 1-0 lead. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Slides it diagonally to McDavid. Scoops up the puck. Oh, gets a piece of it with his glove and it shoots out. Trying to shake loose. All alone. Oh, I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and wow, he scores!
Oh, no, that's how you finish the breakaway.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the daylight, and took it, James, for the finish.
The Nighthawks are closing this period on a high note, now leading by 2.
Well, they've really taken control of this game in the first period, James. They've set the tone, and a lot of it's coming off of their shot selection. They're putting a ton of pucks to net.
Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall.
Jordan's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Drills him. Takes a shot. Denies him on the stopper. Pulverizing in the corner, and he's going to feel out the rest of the game. Scores, and there's the hat trick.
And all the phone figures come crashing down to the ice. You can see all the young children throwing them as well, just in recognition of a great performance.
The Nighthawks have outshot, outscored, and all-around dominated here in this burst. McDavid's won the draw. Handles it again. Toss to the front. Moves the puck. Moves close to the point. Takes on the feed. The Nighthawks going to work on offense. Gives him a choke with that hit. What a hit on the play. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Oh, he nailed that one. The Nighthawks have it now. Handles the pass. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Now over to Joensuu. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Score! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Icebreakers are trying to get back into this one as they still trail by 2 goals. Dishes it off. Scores! What a shot!
You kidding me? 2 goals in 10 seconds?
Unbelievable. And for any fan with a rally cap on right now, they're probably thinking, this is working.
Don't go to the bathroom. You never know if this comeback is going to be completed.
The Nighthawks take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Takes that pass back at the point. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. They've got numbers. Shot! What save by the goalie. Angles it over to McDavid. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Oh, what a stop on the breakaway.
It's a one-on-one battle, and the goaltender's going to win this one here, James. Just love the way that he stands his ground, and you want to make your opponent move first? Well, guess what? He's able to make this save because of it.
And both centers glide into the dot as the face-off set to resume. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Pass out front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Wagner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. McDavid's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And the extended stick ends that one. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by McDavid. Puck picked up in the open ice. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. Tap dances around the check. Oh, what a stop by Wagner.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
They tied up with the goal.
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
The Icebreakers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. You know, it's interesting here. I'm not even sure in the video room if the coach will show the goal, but I know for sure they're going to show how they got possession of this puck. And it's the initial contact. You got to hit, it's got to be clean, it's got to be hard, and you've got to disrupt it from the player. It's exactly what happens, and they're able to maintain possession, even get an opportunity on net.
The Nighthawks played along the wing.
McDavid so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
And gets control of the puck once again here in the open ice. Oh, what a save in front!
Stahl's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Stretch pass!
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. The Nighthawks moved the puck around like it was ping-pong back and forth in their sticks tonight. They look good.
Yeah, they really did. And you know, at the end of the day, they get the W, but for a while there it was a little bit dicey. You know, close game when you should be controlling it can wind up the other way. Love that they stayed the course, continue to put pucks to net, maintain that possession to get the win.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EASHL. lugging the puck. Handles the pass at center. Pokes it away in his own end. Picked up along the boards by Papayas. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. There's a solid collision. The Icebreakers have played the puck from behind the net. He's got a little jump.
How many times have we seen him execute this move in practice, James? But in real time, it's a whole different thing, and he's in on the breakaway, and this is a goal scorer's goal as he moves it to his backhand and puts it in the mesh.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Icebreakers lead it 1-0. Moves it to lead. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. McDavid's won the draw at center. The Nighthawks move it in. Moves it around along the half wall. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. What a stop on the breakaway. McDavid's got the puck in his own zone. Handles a sweet feed. Puck exits the zone. Sends it over to McDavid. The Nighthawks take it along the wall. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Scores! Hurley! Stepping up big time!
Well, there's 2 points of contact here as he separates the body from puck when he makes a physical check, James. Then he gets himself available in position to be able to bury it on his stick. That's a great play all the way around.
The Nighthawks answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win, because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Trying to shake the defender. He scores! What a beautiful play!
He's just incredible on the breakaway. He's got poise and calm with the puck. He doesn't panic. He reads what the goaltender is doing, and then he does the opposite.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Icebreakers are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Handles the puck. Goes right to the crease. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical. James, I'm not even sure how he's able to
perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
Tries to feed it over to McDavid. Passes it in front. He scores! What a goal! The Nighthawks take the one-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them to keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
Long breakout pass to center.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Huge steal in his own end. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. And the puck banks off the glove. Big time stop there.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Here's a blast. Big time save on a big time shot. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous. We'll talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
Big time. They've got the defense outnumbered. Shot! Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Back at the point, they set it up. Slips by the check.
Wow.
He scores! What a goal!
Just a minute between those two goals.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
And they win that neutral zone draw. McDavid's got it along the wing. The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Handles the puck from the left side. Play is called for... offside. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Nighthawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And he slides it quickly to McDavid. Great poke check on the reach. Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Scores it on the breakaway. Grabbed along the boards by Dupuis. Picked off by McDavid. All alone. Oh, and that's poked away. Wow.
I love this play, James. It
He's
shows...
got a step. Oh, and out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. This is one of those games that when you look at the scoreboard, the analytics don't really support the case for the winner.
That's sometimes why you got to look at the eye test and go with it, right, James? Because they were opportunistic. It's not always about the quantity, rather the quality that gets it done. And I thought they had some good looks that they converted on, and the reason why they won.